Hi everyone, welcome to the first concert of the Fall Guitar Weekend. I'm Catherine O'Kelly, the director, and tonight you're going to hear 4 different chamber ensembles perform. Due to COVID restrictions, 2 of the ensembles will be pre-recorded and 2 will be performing live. So because of COVID, a lot of musicians have had a tough time with canceling concerts and canceling gigs. So if you could please support these performers, I'm going to put a link in the comments to where you can donate. So they would really appreciate your support. So thank you. All right, the first group that's going to perform is Luca Duo.
Hello, welcome to tonight's concert. I'm Mavis Xie.
Jacqueline Jones.
I'm the vocalist of this group, and Jackie is awesome guitarist. And Luca Duo established in spring 2019. So it's a really young duo, and we've been traveling around New England area. We perform in Massachusetts, Connecticut, New York, and now in your wherever you are, your living room or your bedroom. So we're very excited about today's program. And as Catherine said earlier, because the COVID restriction, Jack and I really wanted to perform in person, but we couldn't. Really sorry about that. But we prepared really awesome recording. We've been really just really try our best to produce the best recording here. A little bit about myself. I'm a vocalist from Taiwan originally, and Jackie and I, we met at Heart School. So yeah, it was a really fun experience playing with guitarist. So yeah, anything from Jackie?
No, we're the Luca Duo, and it has been such a pleasure playing with him. Just because actually aren't a lot of professional voice and guitar duos out there. So we were really excited to this whole world of repertoire that we're really discovering for the film. So we're actually bringing you some tonight, some pieces that are well beloved in the repertoire for sure. Villa Lobos, Bachianas Brasilia 5, which Mavis will tell us about in a moment. We will bring another favorite at the end of the program, the Anima by Jobim. And in something very special, talking about the Heart School, we have a good friend of ours named Michael Schultz, who we met at Heart, who completed his PhD there a few years ago. He was kind of a piece for our group specifically. Honored to actually share it at the world premiere. It's not a full set though, so it's 3 of the 4. In the middle, the piece that was written by Michael Stubblefield is called Seasonal Walks, and I'll be happy to talk after the Lobos. So, Mavis?
All right, so as Jackie said, our first piece today for you is Bachiana Brasileira by Villalobos. This is called Aria from his Bachiana Brasileira number 5. And a little bit about this composer. Villalobos was a Brazilian composer, and he can consider to be one of the foremost important Latin American composer of the 20th century. And he is very known for combining the Brazilian elements and the Western classical music elements together. In his early years, his father planted the musical seed in him as an amateur musician. Villalobos' father, he liked to hold weekly concert, just weekly music gathering, get-together concert. And the young Villalobos also learned to play cello at age 6. And he was inspired by the music from J.S. Bach's Well-Tempered Clavier. So he definitely got a lot of classical Western music influence in him. While traveling everywhere in Brazil with his family, he developed the interest in native Brazilian folk music as well. One of his best-known work that blending the Western element and Brazilian style is this Bachiana Brasileira. And this piece is actually a set of 9 suites for various instrumentation and vocal groups, and in which the contrapuntal technique really reminds us of J.S. Bach. At the same time, the music also features themes of Brazilian origin. This piece, which I'm going to play for you very soon, is the first movement of the number 5, titled aria. And also bracket is cantilena, that means to hum. So in this piece, where you're going to hear the singer, which is me, I'm going to hum first with just a single vowel, ah. That's the A section. And then we'll go into a B section, which is very dramatic recitative style. As a recitative style is more speech-like rhythm. It's really just like talking to you, a storytelling. And it will go back to A section again. But this time, when we go back to A section, instead of singing in A vowel, I will hum. All right, so that's about the structure of this piece. Then we need to talk a little bit about what about the lyrics in the B section, right? Here's the lyrics. Evening, a rosy, slow, and transparent cloud over the space, dreamy and beautiful. The moon sweetly appears in the horizon, decorating the afternoon like a nice damsel, which I did not know what damsel means. That means young, unmarried girl. Now I know, and you know too. Who rushes and dreamy adorns herself with an anxious soul to become beautiful? Shout all nature to the sky and to the earth. All birds become silent to the moon's complaints, and the sea reflects its great splendor. Softly, the shining moon just awakes, the cruel missing that laughs and cries. Evening, a rosy, slow, and transparent cloud. Over the space, dreamy and beautiful. So originally, this piece was performed by the soprano and 8 cellos. But later, Villalobos, he rearranged it into a soprano and guitar arrangement. So now let's dive into this rosy cloud with Villalobos music.
So a lot of fun to play and put together. And I'll tell you, challenge and a really experience for Mavis and I to learn to hook up ourselves with the amount of necessary for that piece. So we just love that piece. We also so walks was inspired poems that I actually to Michael, before he wrote these, we talked while we were in school about writing some sort of suite for guitar. And then we worked together on selecting some poems. So poems are from a line, which is 4 poems, and Michael picked from each season to music to. I love music because it is the end of all styles, I think, and he knows how to such intense music, really beautiful melodies, so lyrical, but at the same like a 21st century voice. So I think it's just been such a pleasure learning his music and being able to perform it, especially since Michael and I actually on a hike together recently. So there's lots of love in this music. I would like to read for you the poems that music. So we are playing 3 of the 4 moments because we actually perform when we were still in the pandemic. We played this together over the summer, and we happened to put summer movement. So the first movement is Summer Poem, and a poem by Mary Oliver. Summer Poem. The house, I went out to see Frog, for example, and her shining moon, and her eyes slippery veil, and her eggs slippery veil, and her eye with their golden rims, and with its risen lilies, and its warmth shorted with pink flowers, and long windless afternoon, and herring, like a drop, taking one slow step, ending a while, then taking another, writing her own soft poem through the still waters. Next movement is called The Love for October, based on the poem by Des Merwin. This poem starts as follows. The love for October. A child looking at ruins but gold, and wants to wait. I have been here in October, than in all the months. Walnut and May color of shoulders, summer. A month that has mountain and become light there. The long grass lies point, even in death for a reason that knows, and the rest in the early shade now again shining glance in your good time. Naked air late morning is for lightness. The touch foot feather. The day is yet one yellow leaf, and with ending I kiss the light. Well, on the last of the month, bring wild rose hips. So that is one, but we were actually just, or she said we, Mavis is singing to the mountain part. And then lastly, we are a one, which is a very by Robert Frost, Stopping by Snowy Evening. Whose woods these are, I think his house is in the village though. See me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. Horse must think it queer to stop farmhouse near. Woods and firs and lake, the evening of the year. He gives his shake to ask some mistake. The only is the sweep of easy wind down each lake. Lovely, dark and deep, but I have keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Now, I just want to say real quick, then we're going to dive into this amazing music, a little bit inspiration for each piece. Musically, summer poem, it really sounds like a hot day along Dredge Mountain or hard hike, a nice moment in the middle that pulls back, rest stop before you again and pick up the pace down the mountain again. So, the summer poem is actually inside Brouwer's Etudes, the first one, which is a very chord guitar song. You're going to hear those techniques throughout my part. The second, the fall movements is, let's see, October. You're going to hear this descending line and just slow build up or a solo from guitar, and once Davis comes in, it will begin. And Michael at the beginning is like falling leaves, and it actually is a dealing chord, so that just perfect atmosphere. And then halfway through it does pick up and you go swirling and swing, so you can picture whatever for your own fall scene. But lastly, the is actually inspired by Peter in the Wolf, and it's a dichotomy between my part and Mavis's part. She is really the writer in the situation, who is get home on a really good evening. I'm actually the danger. I'm the danger and some impending doom because of the possibility of pneumonia and being stuck there in this terrible storm. So, without further ado, this is from Michael's 4 Seasonal Walks. I hope.
Rising, 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 the shoulder at the edge of summer. A mother has been to the mountain, 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 to the mountain. Whose was this? Oh, I think I know. His house is in the village though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gave his harness bells a shake to help if there is some mistake. The other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. Those are lovely, darling dear, all I have promises to keep, a voice to go before I sleep, a voice to go before I sleep, before I sleep.
Thank you. Yay! Thank you. And we really want to thank our composer friend Michael Stubblefield here. I think he said he will join us today. So yay! Thank you, Michael. All right. So the next piece, which will be the last piece from us today, is Girl from Ipanema. So get your drinks ready. I feel like this will be very good with pairing with some drinks, whatever drink you want. But if you're drinking something, make sure you're over 21. Okay, so the next piece that we are going to perform is called Girl from Ipanema, or in Portuguese, you can call it as Garota de Ipanema. It is Brazilian bossa nova and jazz song wrote by Tom or Antonio Jobim. The first commercial recording was first released in 1963. The song was inspired by a 17-year-old girl back then, but now she's in her 70s. But I think you definitely will know this piece. A piece of information about bossa nova, what this style is. Bossa nova, what it means in Portuguese is just means new trend, but to us, it's really not a new trend anymore because a new trend back in 1950s. And it is a combination of samba, which is a Brazilian dance music, and cool jazz. And Tom Jobim and João Gilberto are considered the founder of this style. Like a lot of jazz music, it definitely consists many syncopations. So here we are.
Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes each one, she passes goes when she walks, she's like a samba that swings so cool and sways so gently that when she passes each one, she passes goes but he watches so sadly. How can he tell her he loves her? Yes, he will give his heart gladly. But each day when she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at him. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes, he smiles, but she doesn't see. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes each one, she passes goes when she walks, she's like a samba that swings so cool and sways so gently that when she passes each one, she passes goes but he watches so sadly. How can he tell her he loves her? Yes, he will give his heart gladly. But each day when she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at him. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes, he smiles, but she doesn't see. She just doesn't see. She just doesn't see.
Yay! Thank you, guys.
So much.
All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Max. Sorry, my name is Molly.
My name is Max. Hello. Sorry, we're having technical difficulties here.
Okay. My name is Molly.
Are you sure?
And we will be playing 4 inventions from box set of 15 inventions. And we will be playing D minor, F major, G major, and A minor. All right. Enjoy.
All right. Next, you're going to hear a recording that Sven Rainey and I did about 2 months ago of a guitar duo called Sanzen In by Andrew York. And Sven is here. He's going to say hi. Hold on, let me spotlight you.
I'm on? All right. Well, hello, everyone. Thank you. My dog Mimo says hello to everyone, too. He always has to get in a word. So this was a real pleasure to get to work with Catherine and record this piece. Catherine and I have been friends and studio mates at the Hart School, and finally the occasion of the it was, oh, I know what it was. It was your guitar festival this past summer. It opened up some conversations, and we decided we should do a piece together. And lo and behold, Jeff Fisher from Chapman Fisher Guitars had just recently purchased some recording equipment, so it was nice to go up there and spend some time with Jeff and Alan and Evie, and it was kind of a nice experience because that was the same workshop where our guitars were actually built. That we went up there to play some new instruments and record this piece. It was just a real pleasure to do this a couple months ago, and I hope you enjoyed the piece. Thank you so much.
So yeah, the piece we're going to play, Sanzen In. So Sanzen In is a temple in Kyoto, Japan, and it's about 1,000 years old, and there are beautiful gardens there. So what Andrew York wanted to communicate was how profound and peaceful it is just being there in that temple. So the video that I'm going to share, the recording that we did, it was at the Chapman and Fisher workshop, and so we're trying out 2 of their new guitars in the video. And you'll actually, so if you've registered for the Fall Guitar Weekend, then on Sunday you'll get to see a tour of the Luthiers Workshop in Amherst, Massachusetts. Jeff Fisher is going to do a little demonstration for guitar building as well. All right, so here is the video. Oops.
All right, 186 views.
I don't think the sound is on. Sorry. Can we try it again?
Sorry about that, everyone. Hold on a second.
Thanks.
Bobby Luan. We are excited to perform this piece. This is Ernest Dotnani's second string quartet. It is in 3 parts and features some very interesting techniques from the Romantic period of music. Dotnani is a Hungarian composer and a neo-romanticist actually, and was a pianist. And so some of this music sort of features a very pianistic-like writing, and some of it is very, very orchestral as well, since Dotnani was also music director at the Budapest Philharmonic Orchestra. We hope you enjoy, and this is Dotnani's second string quartet.
So, the string quartet often rehearses Monday mornings at the first floor of the apartment, and so I get to start my week listening to this beautiful string quartet music played live. So thank you guys so much for providing beautiful music, and thank you everyone for being a part of this concert. It's been great to listen to you all practice and warm up and perform, and thank you everyone for watching. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow at some of the other events. Tomorrow morning we have an improvisation workshop at 10 o'clock, and then Jacqueline Jones is going to give a lecture at 11:30 on the visual arts and music. So I hope you can join for that. All right, thank you everyone. Bye.